Hey, what's up guys? I am Brian at Whisper Status 74. This is going to be one of our psychological display technology videos, one of our deep dive into the thought process behind our purchases. And this one is going to be on confidence. It's going to be about feeling good about your purchase, not feeling the need to then go in and defend your purchase, not just from people in your family and people you love, but to people on YouTube and in the community that we have here, among other videos and other channels. Now, the reason why I want to do this video is we've spent much time talking about buyer's remorse. We've talked about being present, using your content, playing your content. We've talked also about once you do your research, feeling either overwhelmed or underwhelmed with that purchase. Now, these things are variable. They happen to all of us. Each one of us feels one way one day. Sometimes you may say to yourself, oh, I love this, this is great. The next day you're like, that is very hard the more expensive the purchase. Thinking about displays, computers, you're so happy with the way it operates, and the next day maybe you don't feel great about it. The reason why I want to do this video is in the last month or so, or less than a month, I've been using an LG B8 OLED from last year, and been measuring it against my own display and using it every single day. And we'll do videos on that. I've done a bunch of them, and it's really highlighted a few things for me. As much as I love the technology and love the display, it hasn't solved anything in my life. The expectations of what these things can provide for us. It's going to sound like common sense to many of you, but for many of you, we measure our life about what we can afford or what we can purchase. If I just get that car, if I just get this or that, things are going to be great. If I just lose 30 pounds, I'm going to feel like I'm this. And then we talk about the journey and the destination. It's all about the journey, getting there, saving up for these displays, researching them. There's a certain amount of excitement about us talking back and forth. Should I buy this? Should I buy that? Should I get this? Should I get that? You're watching the videos on it. You're excited about it. And then you make your purchase and you get it. And either you're underwhelmed or you're not confident in said purchase, and you immediately have that insecurity. This video is about being confident in that purchase. One, the most important thing is make sure you guys can afford it. And make sure that you're not stretching your life too thin. This is in all aspects of our lives. If you can't comfortably afford something, it's only going to take from you once you buy it. I have bought displays in the past, having defective displays, I constantly went higher and higher in price. Simply placating and just saying, you know what, this is going to make it better. And each one of those displays began to wear on me. And I felt like, does this thing really cost this? As great as they are, as amazing as the OLED is, there's a certain part where you say to yourself, okay, is it really going to be worth that money? Did it give me what I thought it would give me? That's not the OLED's fault. That would be my fault for not being confident in the purchase, or for putting too much emphasis on it as a material item. And the biggest reason why I want to do this video is seeing how defensive many of you are about a certain technology, about a certain purchase you've made. You've bought a flagship. People are in every other video going through all the comments, starting fights with other people who aren't even talking to that person about a technology. I saw that a lot in this shootout that Vincent did in the UK, as well as the one in the US shootout. Everybody comparing, which is fine. It's always going to be Nintendo versus Sega, Pepsi versus Coke, Burger King, McDonald's. It's always been like that. But the amount of personal defense, the amount of anger that I would see in the comments, it's a bad look. And it just shows lack of confidence in the purchase you made. If you bought a flagship or you bought a cheaper display, be confident in the purchase you made. There's no need to go through the comments, and I imagine it's draining for me to read them, and it's draining for me to respond to them. I can't imagine how draining it is to write those comments, or to feel so defensive about an inanimate object. I can't imagine how that would feel. I can tell you I do know how it feels. Having graphics cards, reading the next review. So for instance, GTX 1080 Ti, great graphics card, it's a beast, I have it. When the RTX came out, there was definitely this feeling of, okay, how's it gonna be? There was a nervousness, and then there was also a defensive aspect on it because I spent too much. I bought it at the wrong time, during the cryptocurrency craze, whatever. Card comes out, the reviews initially weren't great. They were underwhelming, wasn't really powerful, wasn't worth the money, it was really expensive, and I immediately started to feel more confident. I was smart. I got it. So I'm letting something else give me confidence. I'm letting a review from a stranger make me feel good about something I already bought, right? The RTX 2080 Ti comes out, and immediately the reviews weren't great. I was like, yes, I'm good. I feel good. I'm letting other things make me feel good except for my own confidence. Then the card gets a few drivers, and ray tracing is awesome. And all of a sudden, my card begins to diminish, and my confidence dissipates. That's what I'm talking about. I should just have felt good about the card I purchased. Just felt good about the money I had already spent, and be present in that purchase. I didn't feel the need to go into comments and tell people that their card is a piece of garbage and it costs $2,000. Mine is only $1,000. I didn't feel the need to do that. And this is what I recommend for many of you. If you buy a TV, I don't care what it is, you buy something now, whether it's an M series, a TCL, a Hisense, a flagship. After you make that purchase, stop watching. Anybody. Don't go check reviews anymore. Once that window closes, don't torture yourself. Many of you buy a TV, I don't care what it is, just bought an OLED, and then I see them in other comments defending their purchase, but nobody's challenging your purchase. No one's telling you should have bought that or you shouldn't have bought it, but going to comments, videos from a year ago. So it's like, now I have this purchase, I need to justify that I made it. That's all you doing that to you. You want to justify your purchase to the people in your life, your parents, your partner, your husband, your wife. That I understand. But justifying that purchase to strangers on YouTube in a manner of defense. Discussion is fine. You want to discuss it all day, do that. But people are immediately ready to brawl with such hate about loving this. I have people that love LED. Anything with OLED is absolute garbage. Then it's the other way. People loved me for getting the OLED and then walked away from me for doing a video on its shortcomings. So that makes no sense to me. You want me to be honest? These are my thoughts. The ones in the comments, that's your thoughts. That's the community thoughts. But when I go through these comments, guys, and I respond to you, I spend more time breaking up fights than I do answering comments. Also, new people to the channel pull their comments away. Do you know how many comments I see on YouTube Studio that are either very complimentary or a simple question? Then when I go to check that comment, it's gone. Like, it's gone. Why those comments disappear is that they left a comment, 7 people jumped on them and fought amongst themselves, and that person's like, I'm getting out of here. I've done it on other channels. I'll make a comment on boxing or MMA or whatever, and I'll put a comment up there, and it gets torn apart, or it gets beaten. I just pull mine out. I don't want to be part of that. Who wants to be part of that toxic environment unless that's what you want? I don't want that. But what I'm trying to say is to the guys and girls out there that get so defensive, if you're defensive on what you've purchased, you made the wrong purchase. If you feel the need and it bothers you that someone else bought something else, that's on you. And I suggest you try to stop feeling that way, because it's just going to make you miserable. Make you feel like second-guessing yourself, and you're letting somebody else make you feel that way. And that's confidence in a company. Doing that video of the Sony 900E versus the OLED, that's my display. That's my TV that I put against a superior product. It's older. I didn't take it personal that so many people felt the need to tell me how much garbage my display was. You know why? I'm confident that the Sony 900E is excellent. You should be confident that it is too. But to come in and feel like they're attacking me, it's a TV. I don't take it to heart. I don't lose sleep on a purchase I make unless I'm not confident in it. When I spend too much on something, it does bother me. Primarily financially, it'll bother you, but also if it doesn't meet the needs, if you don't think it's going to solve something. Nothing's worse than looking forward to something. I see that all the time in movies, and I can't wait for it to come out. And then if it's underwhelming, it takes away all that excitement, all that research, all that foreshadowing, and can't wait for it. It's the same thing here. You research something, you buy something, You get it home, even if it's awesome, you then feel like there's a part of your mind that says, well, is it that good? It cost me this, it cost me. If you're thinking that way, guys, it's the wrong purchase. It wasn't worth it. When people buy exotic cars, you buy a Lamborghini, you buy whatever, something exotic. I would hope that that guy or girl, when they pull up to a light and one of these Charger Demons or one of these cars or a Vet pulls up, they might say to themselves, God, I wish I bought a Vet. That thing is as powerful as their Lamborghini. I bet if they could afford the Lamborghini, they don't care. Why would they care? It's a Lamborghini. The guy with the Charger is saying, oh, my car is really powerful for what I spent. Confidence in both. But if you're driving around in a Lamborghini and you're insecure about Chargers, you shouldn't have bought the Lamborghini. You shouldn't be, because you're not confident in your purchase. The reason why I say this, guys, is I want you to enjoy every purchase you make. I want you to be totally content. That's hard. It's hard for all of us. But when I spend time with that OLED, I have to measure myself and say, if I spent $7,000 on a 77-inch version of this, would I regret that purchase? My conclusion is yes. It's too much money, not for what it is. Now, this is where we get in trouble. I can say that without taking anything away from the OLED. It's personal. If you're wealthy, you buy, you throw it on the wall. Who cares? You think they agonize over it? For me, does it fit into my life? Not because of the display itself, but the purchase itself. Does it fit into me? I get rid of that. I have something else there. That shouldn't make me want to fight you. Shouldn't make me want to go through and attack. If I went and bought a C9, for instance, which is the one I want, 77-inch C9 right now for me is the benchmark. The TCL coming out doesn't change that for me. If I bought a C9 today, the TCL does not bother me. I want the TCL to succeed. I want LED to stay alive. I'm not afraid of it. I can't tell you how many comments I got where they said, look, I just bought a brand new OLED. I can't wait to see what the C9, or not C9, I'm sorry. I can't wait to see what the TCL brings. That's a balanced comment. That to me is somebody who is happy with what they bought, they love it, but they're looking forward to seeing what this can do. Not immediately defensive in destroying this technology because they're insecure with their purchase. Be happy with what you buy. Be happy. If I bought a 77-inch C9 right now, I have to say to myself, is it that much better than what I already have? Did it fill the needs of what this display couldn't give me? For me, it's dicey. The 900E fills all those needs. I'm very happy with it. Having the OLED with it does make me happy. And as I say that, there's people right now watching this being like, you're crazy. You're crazy. I have the C9. I have an A9G. That thing's a piece of... You see where we're going? You don't need to get all amped up and mad because I said something about me being happy with what I have. Doesn't mean I don't still like the C9 or maybe want one or covet it. It's just not something... I know it's not going to be the end-all, be-all. Maybe I don't want to spend that much money on the end-all, be-all. To me, the Vizio, as it drops even further in price, more bang for the buck. But do I really need it? I'll wait for the TCL. I'll let them fight it out. But if I bought that TV too soon, be confident that you bought it. They're all going to drop in price, guys. They're all going to continue to evolve. But letting these inanimate objects cause misery instead of joy. And here's the thing. If they cause misery because they're defective, or it's arduous to deal with them because there's all kinds of problems, that is a different matter. What I'm seeing from you guys is it's become a hardship because it's a lack of confidence in that purchase. There is a buyer's remorse. There is a, I should have went bigger with it. I should have done this. I should have done that. Then you get mad at other people and you're attacking others. And I see that in all comments. I see it in other channels, crazy. And it's just something that I don't want you guys to feel. Even those of you that get toxic or get so defensive, you hate OLED, you hate LED, you hate console. Why hate it? Like, why hate it to the point where you have to put hate out? You have to write hate down. It shouldn't bother you. If you buy a high-end flagship, guys, be happy of what it does in performance. But I don't suggest buying a flagship because it's a flagship. It is fleeting. It will only be as good as it is for another 3 or 4 months. It's just a fact in all things, in all technology. You have top of the line for only a little while. But the truth is, it's going to be top of the line as far as its performance, it's still awesome. It's still amazing. It shouldn't diminish you if a new one comes out. That's dicey if one comes out tomorrow. You're like, oh, I just bought this thing. That's a different matter. I'm talking about people that get very upset and feel the need to go into comments on all other threads, go to old videos, and try to start fights defending their purchase. It doesn't bother me. I mean, I don't take it home with me that way, but I don't want it to bother you. So this video is for all of you. Even those of you that start those fights, I'm trying to tell you, just be comfortable with that purchase. The more you get defensive about it, the more you show me that you're not confident in the purchase. No one's attacking you. If someone attacks you, fight back. Awesome. But seeing somebody get defensive 2 sentences in, 1 comment in, all I hear is, I hate this, I hate that, I can't stand this. I'm not interested in that. I don't do YouTube to see that. I want to feel good when I watch videos. I don't want to leave drained. I don't think you guys want to be drained. But most importantly, I want you guys to make a purchase, a calculated purchase, but more importantly, have that purchase be something you feel good about, that you're happy with, that it doesn't take away from you, that it makes you feel good about said purchase. It's not going to solve your life, guys. No matter what you're missing in life, a TV, cars, house, money, none of that is going to make all that other stuff okay. But if you do make that purchase, don't feel the need to fight people over their thoughts on your purchase. Now, if someone says, hey, dummy, you spent a lot of money on that display, yeah, then you can do whatever. But I watch people get mad about somebody questioning, or not even questioning. Let's just say this. I see comments where someone will say, hey, this TV does all right. Then I see people that come in. That means you watch the video, scroll through the comments, and then found somebody to fight with. Like, that's just a lot of energy, guys, to put out there. Shows me you're not confident in your purchase. I just want you guys to be confident. I want you to enjoy your purchase. If it's torturous to buy these, if it's something that it takes away from you, don't buy. Also, if you buy something, take a break from YouTube. Take a break from me. Take a break from all of it. Stop researching your display after you buy it. I see people, again, you just bought a display. Now you're going throughout the entire online community in forums everywhere fighting people because you just bought something. Doesn't make any sense. Be confident in your display. Be confident in your purchase. Feel good about it. Utilize it. Have fun with it. Guys, to be so serious about TVs, about technology, to the point to where you're mad at the world does not make sense to me. I've had it take away from me in terms of defective displays, agonizing over purchases. I've had it take away from me. In the graphics card conversation, being nervous about a written review, that's absurd. To me, it's absurd. I'm telling you, I have felt this way. Anything I speak to with you guys is something I have felt and either overcame or still struggle with. But I don't go back in videos defending my 900E. I love the TV. It's my love. I had no problem talking about it, but I'm not going to go in and start yelling at people about it. Do I admit that being afraid of another TV or something coming out? Of course. We're always going to do that. Should we buy an OLED now? Is HDMI 2.1 coming out? Those are obsolescence. That's about obsolete displays, things making your display obsolete. That I understand. But don't be defensive about it. Feel good about it. Be happy with your display. But I think so many people buy to be king of the hill for a little while. That is an illusion. That is an illusion. Unless we're all hanging out together and saying, I have the best of the best of the best, that is an illusion, guys. People are not blown away by it. You have to be happy with it. If you buy the best of the best, know you have the best of the best. Also know you spent a premium on it. The best of the best isn't cheap. But don't let it take away from you. And many of you, it is literally eating you alive. It is eating you. It's making you toxic. It's making you upset. Reading those comments doesn't make me mad. It doesn't make me want to erase them. But seeing how some people act, it makes me feel bad for that person that gets so toxic and so upset, even though no one has attacked them. That's a problem. I don't want you guys to deal with it. So please be confident in your purchase. Know you did the work. If you can afford something, purchase it. Then just enjoy it. Take a break from me, take a break from YouTube, take a break from all of the shootouts and all the different things. Feel confident. In those shootouts, guys, let me just tell you, between the UK and the US, every one of those displays wins. They're all top of the line. Top of the line. There's no loser. Don't take it personal. We'd all have different views of it. Don't take it personal if the person next to you doesn't like OLED, or if the person next to you hates or dislikes LED. Don't take it personal. Have fun with this stuff, guys. I want to have fun with YouTube. I don't want to be in there breaking up fights. And then look, I'm not going to let it take away from me. I'm having a great time with it. But it's shown me, having the OLED, that not to take it so serious. It'll drain you. So please, guys, be confident in your purchases. Be happy with what you purchase. Most of all, watch some content. Watch some movies, play some games, watch some shows. Unplug me and just move on and enjoy it, guys. Chill with the toxicity. Stop fighting each other. Please stop arguing with each other. Just enjoy the channel, enjoy our community, and just support each other and just get that friendship going. I am very happy to have you guys. Thank you so very much. Again, it's a long video, but these psychological ones are. I'm Brian from Whisper Status. Be confident in your purchase, and I'll talk to you soon. Take care.